Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining us if you're here. This is a very long anticipated project for me. Always, when you're trying to build a homestead and stuff, you fake it till you make it. And this is my faking it till I make it. This is a fridge. I took the doors off and turned it outside, so I had shelves and a little workbench, and used some self-tapping little studs, whatever they're called, and anchored that down in, and my little bench grinder in there and stuff, and it's done its job for a little while now. But I had a really awesome Christmas. My lovely wife got me a new bench vise, and my stepdad and mom got me a channel lock set and vice grip set, and it's in the bottom, but a brand new little impact drive. So there's obviously no room to put that vise on. I'd have to put it right in the middle, and then that kind of defeats the purpose of being able to work on it, doing anything else. So today's project is getting all of this crap, looks a lot worse on camera, off of this wall, at least down to here, this post right here, for today, and that way I can start framing up my workbench. So let's run you through the idea of that. So my vision of my workbench is going to be starting right here, coming out 3 feet, going over, and to wherever obviously 3 feet comes off of that wall, and that'll meet and come down to here, to this post, all workbench. My bench grinder and stuff will probably be over here because that's just a really short space, and that's a good place for it. And then I can have my vise right in there. And I want to keep all this clean. So right here at the very end, I can inset this chop saw to where the workbench is flush with the cutting surface of that. So then I can lay a board up and make my cuts right here. And then for over the workbench, there'll be a big, probably off of that 2x4 there or something, or I might fab up something where I can anchor in. There'll be a shelf that goes across all of it for single storage up there on the very top. Then I can mount in LED lights to shine down on my workbench. I'm going to add in a window on one of the sides of that post, and then the rest will be pegboard, or I'll do them the storage, I don't know what it's called, but like where you have that board that has the angle cut, and you can build any type of box and zip a board to the back if it has the opposite, and it just kind of gravity hangs on it, and you can slide it and organize it. One of the two, or I might do both. I might do one section pegboard to the other section than that. And then from this post down to that post will be 3-tiered or something other storage, all the way down. And then obviously I want to keep that clean, so to be able to get my chain sharpener cleared up, this last little 8 foot is going to be another workbench with a single overhead and lights, and I can mount my chain sharpener there and hang up my extra bars and chains and keep all my bar oil and stuff down here, and that'll be a nice little section for it. So obviously this is going to be a multi-part video. There's a lot of junk, there's a lot of crap to move, but to get started I want to have my workbench. So today I'm going to clean up all of this, and if that little turd right there will quit getting into stuff and let me work, and start framing up this bottom here. So that is on today's agenda. So let's see how much we can get done. So the situation at hand is when you have no room to put stuff, because I haven't been able to tear that building down yet because we got the puppies. So that just kind of takes up all my space in that corner. Quads broke down, working on it. Trailer needs tires, broke down. I mean, I can pull that outside though. But you have to clean one area to put stuff from another area. I mean, I just have too much stuff. I need shelves. So right now I'm cleaning this up over here, getting my cord rolled up and all my stuff picked up. I've established a trash wheelbarrow, so that is a good thing. That is a plus. His sister tears him up. So yeah, and I have a scrap pile outside. So we got to start here before we can get to the other side. So, I took today off. I wasn't supposed to have today off. And snuck out, kind of a late start. But snuck out keeping the ladies asleep up here. And I was just starting to move some stuff. And I heard tapping on the window. Hello. Good morning, ladies. I love to share this moment, but for now I'm going to steal it for myself. Well, we have made huge progress. All cleaned out. Rather than throwing this away just yet, I decided this is going to continue to be my workbench once again, to hold the saw there so I can make all my cuts. Because I was thinking about sliding it over here, but then it's going to blow all the sawdust all over my stuff there, and figured this was a perfect spot. Nothing else is getting pulled in here right now anyway, and I can always drag it out of the way. Found a bunch of tools and stuff that I forgot I had. Obviously got my welder and air compressor over here. This is the prime example of how this stuff usually goes. This is the one I bought today. I knew I had one, but I couldn't find it. This is the one I had that I found going through my old workbench of a fridge there, and my chainsaw sharpener and bench grinder there. So got a bunch of all my chainsaw stuff. Alright, we got it all cleaned up. So now it's time to start laying this out, framing it up. Let's get after it. Just got the blade I picked up today, put on this thing to start being able to use, and just realized I inherited a pretty halfway decent chop saw. I mean, I've never had a new one, but it's gonna be a little bit loud here, but there's a laser on this one to mark where you're cutting. Just thought that was pretty cool. Well, I just got this first piece here zipped together, and now we just gotta hope and cross our fingers that it fits like a glove. So I tell you what, this project has been this is just the start of it, and it's already been crazy having the chop saw set up like that, and finally getting this tool bed out and having everything I need. You know, this is the new little impact, whatever they're called, that I got for Christmas. Definitely, this has nothing to do with the brand of it being a DeWalt, but just the power that this thing has. This is my first one. I'm sure they're all like that, and I'm sure there's some that's better. But having the little clip, and it's such an upgrade from my old drill where you have to hold it to lock in the bit. I mean, with that thing, doing this project right here, especially being over to tack this up on the ground, I would have had to find my bit on the concrete here a good 30 times. I mean, it just always fell out, never stayed locked in. I don't know, it's just awesome. So this here is framed up, and I'm about to build a leg for it, I think, here to help me hold it up. Haven't quite made it that far yet, but yeah, we're making progress. We got her in. Pretty solid. It's has no give whatsoever. But I mean, I'm tacked into both sides of the barn, both legs. The only thing left I want to do for this section as far as framing this up goes is I'm going to cut a piece here that'll fit in directly underneath of this for both pieces and kind of make it a double leg. And then I also want to cut a couple pieces at 45s. I'm tacked into both sides and the back. I guess I don't necessarily need it, but I like the way it structurally looks. Plus that way I can't hit my legs with my feet and then move. They'll be just rock solid. That would just drive me nuts, working and hit it with my foot and it kick out, and eventually it'll get loose, and I really want it locked in. So I believe this workbench, if I do it right, it should definitely outlive me here at this house. So we're gonna cut them pieces next, and then we'll twist the chops all around here and make some 45s and get the angle pieces put in here real nice. So we'll be right back. I just got done putting in these angle pieces here. Let me get the camera over here where you can see it good. Double legs and both angle pieces. Tried to make this one super symmetrical. I think it came out okay. And then I also added in this little piece in the back here just to keep that leg where I want it. I guess I could have probably dropped that down a little bit lower and it would have had a better effect, towards the bottom of the leg. But I also really don't want it to be real tacky or you can see it real bad either. So there's something there. Just a little drop piece of wood. Not like I wasted anything. So I believe that's all I'm going to put for this part. This will be the first part of many to come. If I was to try to put this in one video, it would be a 8 to 10 hour YouTube video. My workbench is going to be going all the way down this side with overhead, and yeah, nobody's going to watch that. So for this part, we are done. I'm about to do a little bit more down here. If you watch this, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you like it. And yeah, I'm excited to keep this going. So we'll see y'all in the next one.